So, hello guys, today I'm doing a voice reveal, and I'm also gonna tell you my predictions for the Archives update and Roblox doors. So, the trailer just came out like 2 days ago, the full trailer. But anyway, yeah. And yeah, let's begin. Yes. So here we got door 60, which is the current entrance to the rooms, and the archives will be like a revamped room subfloor, so yeah, it makes sense. And here we got a nameplate S013. It's only 3 numbers, so it's gonna be less than 1,000 doors, but more than 100 doors. It's S, though, because we got the whole other alphabet. Yeah, I don't really know how many rooms this subfloor will be, but probably more than the rooms. But there's some way to skip it, and you'll see what I mean later. And we see Doorsman pushing this thing, and he turns around and opens this like disc thing, and he takes a disc from it, and he just throws it at the table with the other discs. Now I don't think the disc will be an item, it's just an animation for the trailer. But anyway, now he's walking, and you'll see what happens after that. He feels, he senses, he hears something. I'm not sure what happens here. So he runs to hide in the locker. Well, not yet. Now he runs to hide in the locker. Well, he opens it and the books fall out on the shelves. And then he opens it again to hide it. Did you just hear what I said? He opens it so the books and shelves fall out, and then he hides in it. You have to click twice now to get in the locker? It's like very hard to do. And I'm sure this is gonna be a run killer. And then we see a weird orange light to pass by. At first I thought this was A60, but now that I see it in 0.25 speed, it's like not A60. Also, A60 has like a red light, but this is an orange light. This is like a fatter A60, but it's not even A60. It's not A60 at all. Anyway, then it cuts to black and it says I'll splash and doors and stuff. Yeah, don't care about that. And then someone throws the new journal book on the table, and he or she, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, opens it and reads the first question. Why am I here? I don't know. This will reveal a lot of stuff, probably. Why are you here? I don't know. Yeah, anyway. Now we got some new rooms here of the archives. Got a 032, so yeah, there will also be A. We got a huge room with like some side rooms, and a whiteboard with a shake light drawn on it, and a coffee machine if you see here, and a coffee machine here, yeah. And then we got a hallway room with another coffee machine here. This player turns around and he sees Doorsman peeking from the wall. Probably he's hiding from something. Now we have a lot to discuss here. So we got a player pushing a chair with a player on top of it. That just didn't make sense, but yeah, you can see it over here. And we got this guy holding a cup. And why did I point out the coffee machines? They're important because if you see, the player puts the cup on the coffee machine like he's ready to make coffee. And here we see a new entity and a new entity here, another one of these entities. And we got more entities here. I don't know what these are. And here we got like a player reading the journal on like in like a moving train. So I think, because it's gonna be a lot of doors. You're probably gonna be able to skip some with these trains, but anyway, he's reading it here, and it says, "How did I get here?" I don't know. How did you? I'm not sure yet. And then we got him opening drawers, but there's nothing in these drawers. And then we see A90 in these computers, which is now renamed to Ransom, which is gonna be renamed to Ransom. And here we have a keyboard with like a white outline around it, which means that we will be able to use the keyboard in some way. Maybe get rid of A90. I don't know, but anyway, let's continue. He's also emitting a red light, and then if you see the trailer in 1x, that's probably in 0.25, you'll probably not understand, but the player is going faster, and he's also avoiding these black entities, which means that this is probably going to be a chase scene. And also, I might know these black entities have been revealed to us, even though it doesn't seem like it. Now, check this specific one, and also this one. Probably this one, not this one. Let's see it closer. Do you remember from the teaser trailer when we saw a black entity? Or it was hiding, L-Splash hid his face. Yeah, it's probably this one because it had the same pose and the same color and the same size. So they probably hid the sticky notes from us. But anyway, we got Doorsman here holding a water cup, which is probably a new item. I think this one actually is a new item. We got the player walking in a wet room with water. I think it's probably like a hazard or something. Then we see an entity here. It will be more important later on when we see it again. It will be much more important later on. Now he's just looking at things. Then he's in Curious Light, as you can see, like it shines yellowy. And it says, "Where's here?" I don't know. As you can see, it shines yellow, so he's in Curious Light. Then we got a train over here, if you see, but not moving this time. We got the Forget-Me-Not flowers on the door. And then I believe here is a bit of a dark room, but it's not completely dark. It has some lighting still. But anyway, we got working escalators, one going up and one going down. We got Redibles holding a shake light in a completely pitch black room. But I just realized something in this room now that I'm watching it again. What is this thing behind him? Is this a new entity, or am I just tripping? What is this? Everything else is completely pitch black, but what is this? I don't know. Anyway, then we got two players, one holding a ticket that says 29, and the other one it says 2. And also we got some grass over here, random, but yeah, I just want to point it out. And this is what the entity is for. So I'm gonna just tell you how it works. So in another teaser we saw how it works. So there will be TVs in one specific room, and you will be given a ticket with a random number on it. When the TV reaches that number, an entity will open the door and come get you. I think it's probably that entity. You'll see why in a bit. And we see a working mirror room in here, which is so hard to code into a game. We see Ransom, but look at this. Wait, did you see that? It said, if you didn't see it, it said like your items will be gone if you don't pay 500 gold. So in 1.30 minutes. What? Are you serious right now? Will we have to pay gold when we get attacked by A90? I should say Ransom now. Anyway, we see some gold on the floor, which is only present in the room, so yeah. And then we also see Hancho over here walking, but only his legs. We see a new room with another coffee machine over here and a player crying, I'm not sure. And here we see like a shake light, and I think this is a shake light dispenser that dispenses shake lights all the time, but I'm not sure yet. And this is the entity. It says now serving, which is exactly what the TV said in that specific trailer. Not trailer, teaser. So yeah, it looks very weird, but also really cool. Then we see a room filled with grass, which is kind of weird. But yeah, the World Lotus is trying to eat everything up. Yeah, anyway. And here it says, who am I? And the Doorsman doesn't like this page apparently, and he rips it off completely from the journal. But now imagine if that page had something behind it. Like from one way it says who am I, what does it say from the other way? I'm not sure. And he closed the journal. And now here we see him panicking, I guess. But this is not really important that much. The important thing here, we see Hancho opening the door. And then it stops and goes to static and it reverses every single trailer and teaser. So it says which one got you this time, which means that he died to Hancho. I thought it was going to be a good entity or a neutral entity. I still think he's a neutral entity because he doesn't seem like a bad entity. But anyway, let's skip. Now here it says the archives, 8/28, which is like coming 28th of August. Which is just, I hate it. Like, why do we have to wait that long? And here, you think that the trailer ends, but it doesn't. Because, wait a second, look at this. You'll see what I mean. Wait for it. It's coming. I think. Do you hear something? Yep, now you can hear it more clearly. But now you can hear it very clearly. Look at this. What is this? What is this? So, anyway, I think this is like Figure's cousin, Abraham, which was leaked like a long time ago, because his feet look exactly like these ones, so he'll probably be returning to the archives. But anyway, bye guys, I hope you have a great day, and yeah, anyway, bye!